could be crossed on that?
Crossed on that.
The Shadow, the Crawler. He has 10,000.
I see a cage. And in it... Is that a demon?
10,000 masks of cowardice, each and every one of them. He'll carve them all. One
I see
by
a cage, and there's something in it.
one into your quivering flesh. He can do what he will, but one day his one true name I'll know, and so undo him.
Despite the all-too unsettling nearness of these horrors, he looks poised, regal even, and wholly at ease.
Go on. Step in from the shadows. Let's have a look at the wanderer lost in the woods. There is much weakness in the revelation. What upper hand you had, you've lost.
He eyes you with a sudden intensity, makes you feel like a weight upon a scale, balanced against an unknown measure.
But you... there's something different about you. A desire to be seen through, so that I may know you for who you truly are, when you're yourself alone. It's been a while, hasn't it? Since your heart leapt in your chest because of your feelings. Since your hands reached for something delicate to your touch. Even now you see visions repellent to you. You see me as a mess of meat beset by maggots, your fingers sinking slowly into the slush that were my eyes, licking your thumbs. Yes, I know how they work. Visitors like yours.
Suddenly, the tip of a dagger presses against your throat.
Take a step back. Let's attribute those manners to your guest, shall we? As for myself, I do apologize for my ungentlemanlike behavior. But I see through, just like you desire. I see what's inside of you. You, Losa, are an amalgam too hideous to contemplate. One who has a demon coiled around her god-woken heart. And what's more, you've brought it all the way here. To me. Why? A demon is no more to me, frankly, than a sickness awaiting the scalpel. Of course, this particular kind of disease is invariably fatal, unless one catches it in the early stages. To be frank, you're not in an early stage at all, but your god-woken self has managed to keep the darkness at bay. I will be your surgeon. That much I promise. But there is much work to be done first. The plan is twofold. First, you must do me a favor. Then I will teach you. Enlarge your mastery of the source. You will need all the strength you can muster, and more, before we confront your visitor. The second part, we'll discuss after the lesson. So first, let us turn to the favor. Quid pro quo, I'm afraid. A tad vulgar of me, that much I admit, but needs must when the demon drives. I've a demon of my own, you see. One I've been hunting for a long time, and now I've managed to track him down to the island over yonder.
He points towards the northeast. You see nothing in that direction but grey water and a thick mist in which ghoulish shapes seem to form and fade.
I know it's there. My caged guests have confirmed as much. But to my great frustration, I cannot reach my goal. Death fog surrounds the island, and through death fog even I cannot pass. That is where you come in. Of course, you are but a mortal, for now. But you are God-woken as well. Surely you have a few tricks up your sleeve. Consider it a test. Kill the demon, and I will be your teacher. Like I said, we'll speak of this after the lesson. First, I need you to prove you have it in you to slay one of these horrors. Your hesitance disappoints me. But just in case you cross its path, I will give you fair warning about the beast I stalk. The demon's guise, or vessel, one can't be quite certain, is that of a lizard known only as the Advocate. Like all of his ilk, he is kind, he is charming. He will offer you what you desire most at seemingly no cost at all. There is no such thing as no cost at all. My advice is to strike before he even has a chance to speak. But should you choose to disregard me, should you allow him to parley, all you have to do is say no. Above all else, remember that. Death fog obscures any approach, and there is more that I also spotted a sloop further down the shoreline. But of course, it is a place of rumor has it he contained the demon and its blood spawn. I met him once.
He looks you up and down.
Aren't we all?
He smiles, like...
I know, because I've known other. I have seen well over trust me. May you wonder...
Fasten tight.
The elven warrior...
Stay back. To the divine, we only return. Stay away from the...
You recognize
You! I warn you not to follow! You!
her face.
Forgive. The armor warns us. Yes, even now.
She cocks.
Yes. What? Come here,
Please. Take it.
The Magister's scream bubbles beneath putrid gas, and is cut suddenly short. The corpse rocks gently. The creepers knit silently together to weave a...
Do you see now? It is a marvel. The armor grows from the thief. Something beautiful from something evil. Forget her cries. Not my plans. A world where we...
She grasps.
It is for us.
The elven warrior...
Keep walking, outsider.
Hush!
She places a hand...
Ah! It fades. It must be whole. Then the ancestor can speak freely. No, I must be better. A scion hears the ancestors. I hear only whispers. The armor must be complete. Then the ancestor helps us. Helps all. Hush!
She places...
Ah! It fades. No, not my plan. A well...
She grasps...
You do not ask. It does not like your questions. Hush!
She places...
Ah! 2. My prisoners, it is said to be a hollow place. Stone and fire and... No, the arm...
Behold, co-co-co! Behold! It is I, the magic cockerel. Be not frightened by my splendor! Kill the wizard! That's right, Coco! Doubt none, doctor! What is it?
Four deer stand in formation near a crumbling altar. 3 stags, fawn-colored and hearty, gaze cloudy-eyed at a great black skeleton glowing an eerie green.
Now.
Now. Now. We rise.
We rise.
We rise.
And we destroy. And we destroy.
And we destroy.
The 4 deer suddenly fall silent and stand stock still. The void-woken deer turns its head to you, great antlers glowing in the dappled shade.
Eat its eyes.
The ancient altar before the air, a soft sound, a soothing, a gentle voice. Before you light the air, a soft, a soothing, a warmth cocoons you.
Master Hacker. It was a mistake. I'd never have killed that.
I've spotted something.
Well, here's one corpse that never got a proper burial.
The shaggy dog keeps his distance.
You run away. Everyone here run away. All run from something. See? All runaways.
The skeleton is old enough for flies to have eaten its flesh, though some of its owner's clothing still remains. The earth beneath is slightly cratered. Either the skeleton, you see no blood, or some. The bones look. The belt may have been gnawed by rodents.
Well, here's one.
You re-examine. The bones look properly intact. The belt may. He stays well back from you and growls over any attempt you make to communicate.
Looks like this place has seen better days. Much better days.
Gareth freezes, then whips his head in your direction. That face, no longer unreadable and red-hot, he rises up, imperious and indignant.
How dare you! How dare you! I'm forced to dig my murdered parents' graves, to watch the soil cover them little by little, and a clown wanders in to dance on them. Can a godwoken be this daft? Or are you just that callous?
His breaths are loud and fast, like a charging bull's. Gareth's furious breath slow. His cheeks go from red to pink. His jaw stays clenched, however.
No, of course you didn't. I've seen Seeker's blood seeping into the sand. I waded through corpses on the deck of the Lady Vengeance. But when I just didn't know. I didn't know what darkness lied beyond pain. Dallas's pets. Such helpful tools. They're still there, spreading their rancid smell through the house.
Gareth's face reddened.
I'm the one who was prayed. An endless litany. How...
Gareth forcefully exhales and looks past you to the nearby house. You fear he might snap the shovel's handle in two.
I've got no use for empty platitudes. Not for some possessed prankster chosen as the Seven's special pet.
You swear you hear Gareth's pulse, galloping faster than a saddled mount. You've never heard such a thing before, but you suspect Gareth's heart is close to tearing.
If you want to help, then you find the craven wight that ordered their slaughter. Anyone that stands between you and truth, no matter the flag they fly or creed they follow, make them bleed!
His hand moves from his shovel to his sword. He wipes his forefinger along the blade, opening a bloody gash. He stares at the wound, then wipes the blood across his glistening forehead.
Go to the house. Bring me the truth.
That thing isn't Donna. It isn't anyone. It's a monster, pure and simple. All of them are.
The two paladins Gareth mentioned are
We're guarding it. And believe me, you don't want to go in there. There's a bunch of silent monks. I don't think. Stay out of... Lucian's blessings, but I can't bring myself to do it.
They still live. If you cannot see them slain, then I will.
His hand moves from his shovel to his sword. He wipes his forefinger along the blade, opening a bloody gash. He stares at the wound.
Go to the house. Bring...
The corners of Gareth.
They still live. If then do it.
All of a sudden, like a bellows, he exhales a fetid gut. The lumpen, silent monk stands like a pillar of decay. He looks through your eyes with seeming disinterest as the life... Emaciated of body and spirit, her tears... This dwarven monk, staring down into his face, you realize you were staring... He does not resist...
Meet your maker.
Her lips part. Or did you only hear what you wanted to hear in the whispers of the wind? Slipping your hand free from hers, you back away and leave her standing there. The silent monk looks like she was only recently converted. One of her hands trembles, twitching. It reaches up. Her hand is... Her lips part. Or did you only hear what you... Her eyes squeeze.
Meet your maker.
Gareth is a tempest. He yanks open dresser drawers, then slams them shut. He opens books, then violently tosses them to the floor.
Don't just stand there. Look! Those atrocities don't act on their own. You know this as well as anyone. Someone had to give the order, and they'll have left some sign, some clue telling us who they are. They always do. Though I wouldn't still be here if I had.
Gareth grunts.
There will be justice. I will find them. They will have their just reward.
White gloves, worn only by Dallas's elite. Embroidered initials, JB. These are Jonathan's. What? This is what trust has brought me. Not peace, not friendship, not the Seven's graces, just death.
Gareth takes quick, tiny paces, back and forth, back and forth. Then he smiles. A thin, frightening smile.
We both know what comes next. You'll see Jonathan dead, and you'll bring me proof.
Gareth taps his foot
I could, and I am asking you to do it. Or would you abandon me as Lucian has, after providing you shelter, after leading you to safer shores? My trust in Jonathan, my trust in the lost divine, both betrayed. Am I to be betrayed again?
Gareth holds his hands up to his face. Dirt clings to the underside of his nails. Grooves on his palm remain from his agitated digging. The self-inflicted wound on his finger is encrusted with blood.
Do it, then.
I'll need to get clever with this lock. Fasten tight.
The spirit watches Gareth in sadness as he rummages through the house.
I hate seeing him this way. I wish I could reach out to him. Nothing we didn't see coming. We always knew Gareth was fated for... We also knew that good men make enemies. We knew evil would come. He watched eagerly as those shambling... We would never blame Gareth. The righteous always pay a price.
She nods.
The truth can be difficult. It's what we do next that defines us. We can respond. I trust that you will. Gareth did his duty. We felt it was only right. Our guests were usually frightened. The last one, though, she wasn't like the others. A lizard. She clearly drew the Magister's attentions. Our fates... I never thought she meant to do us wrong. I don't blame her for fleeing to the Cloister Wood. I worry for her.
This Magister didn't die by a sword anyway. Something's afoot.
Void Roger!
The spectral... the spirit of a woman. Something catches her eye.
Villagers. Some slain by Voidwoken. Others, perhaps not.
Villagers. Some slain by Voidwoken. Others, perhaps not.
It's so gratifying when all my hours of arcane studies pay off.
Be grateful that you don't feel the need.
Everything is dark all of a sudden.
I found something.
ground's trembling. Almost as bad as the Lady Vengeance on rough seas.
Going to be a grim harvest here this year.
Yes, burn. Your kind has been dismembering and burning mine since time immemorial. I must admit, the smell of charred human flesh is so very enticing. If you can find a bucket, sure. Consider it my last offering to a dying race.
They ran him.
spotted something.
The spirit of a farmer takes in the destruction.
What happened? Voidwalken attacked. I...
Huh?